Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? 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 What's going on? What's going on? Pardon my delay. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tenacious and Truthful Tuesday. We are back again. Another episode of SRDaily. Come on. My bad. I was cutting my hair, shaving. Alright, we got a couple things to do today. Didn't do everything yesterday. Got some phone calls to make today. Did most of the stuff yesterday. Got some meetings later. Got an event later. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 695 of SRDaily. Not through the flyer yesterday. Definitely getting it done today without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Doing the flyer, we're getting it up there. We're gonna put it in the neighborhood. Most likely tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll put it in Queensbridge. Tomorrow, Thursday. One of these days we'll put the flyers up in Queensbridge. We don't want to put them up too far in advance. If they take them down, might wait till Friday. All right, the show is next Tuesday. Queensbridge is a crazy place. All right, they take the flyers down, man. If it's posted too early, they take them shits down. Night workers, I don't know fucking why. They know the shit is coming up. Why the fuck you taking this shit down? But listen, man, we here. Tune in. Come on in. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends. Tell them to tune in. Tell them to join the motherfucking ride. SRDaily episode 695. Yo, listen, man, we got 5 episodes left. 5 episodes left after today. It's Wednesday. It's Thursday. It's Friday. It's Monday. Tuesday is the fucking finale. A week away from today, like we are here. We've been saying this shit for a few weeks now, and it is literally a week away, man. A week away from the final episode. And yeah, man, I am excitedly looking forward to the next chapter. The next thing I do, I'm excited to. I know that next Tuesday we finish, right? The following Monday, I'm doing a retreat. Right, for this new gig I'm doing. And then September we get right into it. September we get into the planning and all of that shit. In October we're gonna do some shit. I can't wait to talk about it and let you guys know what's happening. Unfortunately it's not open to the public, right? I love doing public things, but some things are not open to the public. Sometimes the organization contracts me to do something just for them, and with their people. I can't invite people in, all right? And that's okay. It's everything ain't my thing. That's part of contract work. You get contracted by somebody and you do it their way, right? With your mix. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to finish the year, man. I'm excited to get into the end of August, right? We are less than 2 weeks away now. Today's the 18th, right? We are less than 2 weeks away from the end of the month. I'm excited to get into September, October, and even though it's tough times, and even though there are heavy moments, heavy bouts of sadness, I'm not depressed, right? I'm eating, I'm working out, I'm showering, right? I'm using the bathroom, I'm going outside, I'm talking to people, all right? I'm not depressed, and I'm so grateful I can say that shit like with a straight face and be proud and be like, yo, I know I'm not depressed because I know what depression feels like. I know that I was depressed. I know that, like, okay, I like to smoke, right? If I don't have weed, I'm not gonna be stressed the fuck out and going crazy. Right? That's not gonna happen. Where there was a time I would be stressed the fuck out, be going crazy. This thing has to happen. I need to smoke. I need to drink. Obviously, we're not drinking anymore. And yeah, I'm just proud of myself, man. I'm proud of my growth. I'm proud of my transformation, and I'm proud of everybody else out there who beat depression and who is able to experience sadness, experience heavy grief, right? Process that shit. Allow yourself to feel it, to feel the sadness, to feel the grief, to feel the deep sadness, to feel the frustration, to feel the anger, and not be depressed. Not go all the way down that rabbit hole. Not go into a space of nothing works out for me. Oh, everybody's against me. Oh, why this? Like, I understand that. I was there, and I'm grateful that I'm not there now. Although I'm sad. Although it's almost another fucking year I haven't seen my children. Right, we did this shit before. Now I'm fucking again. I can feel the anger, without it leading to violence. I can feel the anger without me crashing out, right? And that's a fucking win, man. There was a time when I could not feel the anger without crashing out. Feel the anger and I would crash the fuck out, and it was up for everybody. And we're not there no more. And so I'm grateful to feel, to be, and to go through the process of emotions, right? But listen, we are a little behind. We get the show started, right? Mona Love, baby girl, what's the deal? She's back on Facebook. She was on YouTube for a while. You know what I mean? She was tuning in from the YouTube because she was not. She was doing the whole social media fast, and she did that shit, and she tuned into the show just for me, really. And yeah, man, I'm grateful for that. And she produced the show again, right? So we're gonna get to her notes, right? She is working really hard and sending notes and coming up with shit and keeping it cohesive and making it flow. And yeah. But listen, man, let us stop this music. Let us get to the show. We got these notes up, man. We got a few interesting things to talk about today, man. Let us get to it. Once again, I am your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. This is episode 695 of SR Daily, episode 695, Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. We're going to start with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment is a quote of the day. Today's quote is from one of my favorites, Jim Rohn. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let's read that one more time. This is a quote from Jim Rohn, one of my favorites. He's a favorite to many, right? Many personal development speakers, coaches. He's a fucking legend. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, this is real. This reminds me of another saying, of another quote or phrase, an old saying I used to hear: hang around the barbershop long enough and you'll eventually get a haircut. Hang around the barbershop long enough and you will eventually get a haircut. Now, what this means is that regardless of who the fuck you are, regardless of who you are, your circle, who you hang around, definitely has an impact on you. Regardless of who you are, the toughest person, the smartest person, the most resilient person, the wealthiest person, no matter who the fuck you are, you hang around the barbershop long enough, eventually you will get a haircut. Eventually. Not now, not tomorrow, maybe not next year, but eventually you will go and get a haircut. The people you hang around have an impact on you. The people you hang around, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So who are you spending time with? Are you spending time with people who fill you up? Are you spending time with people who make you believe in yourself? Are you spending time with people who make you feel courageous, who make you feel brave? Are you spending time with people who pour into you, who show you love, who congratulate you, who celebrate you, not just tolerate you? Right? Are you spending time with people who are working on their goals, who are working on their health goals, their finance goals, their relationship goals? Right? Are you spending time with people who are spending time with their children, who are working to spend time with their children? Right? Or are you hanging with people who are doing nothing all day, who have no goals, no ambition? Right, who are living daily lives that are in complete opposition of who you say you want to become? Who the fuck are you spending time with? And that's your spouse, right? Your parents, your siblings, right? It ain't just your friends in the fucking street, like, yo, your little friends. No, it's your fucking family too. You spending time with your siblings and y'all ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't doing shit together. If they ain't shit, you ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit together. Who you spending time with? Who's your spouse? The most time with. The most time with, right? Yes, you may stop, spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour with this person you ain't seen in a while. Y'all have completely different lifestyles, right? But that's your old friend, right? That's your sibling, right? Like, that's somebody who you love and care about. You spend a little time here. Don't make that shit a habit, because eventually you're going to pick up on their behaviors, right? One way or another, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So be wise. Spend time with people you don't mind becoming. Spend time with people you don't mind being like. Spend time with people you don't mind being associated with. Spend time with those kind of people. All right, spend time with people who match the person you are becoming, who match your future. Not people who match your past, people who continue to bring up your past, people who I remember the old you. I remember somebody, the first time you never really knew the old me, right? You knew what I behaved like. You knew some actions, but you don't fucking know me. You didn't know me. And I'm realizing most of us don't really know each other. And I mean, of course, you can say, well, how well can you really know somebody? Yeah, but most of us don't know each other at all. Right? But that's the quote of the day. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let us go to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, as always, is our Need to Know News. Today's Need to Know News of the day. Listen, man, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's a fucking war outside no man is safe from. You hear me? There's a war outside no man is safe from. And I'm serious. I'm not talking about the the wars where it's not a fucking laughing matter. No, I'm talking about some funny shit. Right? But there's really a war going outside, and the war's with the rats. There's a war between the people, the rats, and the motherfucking trash cans. There's a war in New York City, y'all. On our streets, in some of our buildings, right? In some of our backyards. There's a fucking war going outside. There's more rats. Asked a question a week or two ago to Kimona. Do you think there are more rats than people in New York? 8-9 million people in New York City. Are there 8-9 million rats here? How many rats are in New York? Anyway, let's read this article in The Guardian and see who is winning the motherfucking war. Who's winning the war? Who is winning the war on rats? Rodents or trash bins? It's a war on rats. This shit is crazy. This shit is real. Oh, the fucking image is ugly. Them some ugly motherfuckers, man. Pardon my French. Pardon my truth. But there's some ugly fucking rats, man. City on track to record fewest reported rat sightings since pandemic as Mamdani's containerization program brings bins to boroughs. The containers are definitely important. They're definitely helping. There are a lot of rats, yes. And I remember 2021, maybe 2020, where I saw more rats than I ever saw in Queensbridge, front of the building. Never forget. Never ever forget with my mama, I think my aunt, we were leaving the event. We were finishing up something. And there were just a bunch of rats in front of the building running back and forth. Like it was like we had to wait for them to. It was like we was crossing the street. Like the rats had the right of way. Like we standing there and gotta wait for them to fucking take a break and pause so we could fucking walk. Shit was insane. Anyway, in New York, it is New York finally winning its war on rats, or are New Yorkers' vermin neighbors merely adapting to changing circumstances and, at least in some neighborhoods, staying out of sight? With an estimated one rat for every 3 people, that's estimated one rat for every 3 people. So that's 9 million people, 3 million rats. That's estimated. New York's long-running rat war is in a period of uneasy detent. I don't know what the fuck that word is. Detente. Detente. I don't know what the fuck that is. Detente. It's fucking shit. Anyway, last week, Bloomberg reported that New York is on track to record the fewest reported rat sightings since the pandemic, down 22% in the first 7 months of 2026 compared to a year earlier, a drop attributed to a war on rats campaign initiated by former Mayor Eric Adams. The city's population had spiked during the COVID pandemic when rats flourished unchecked due to uncollected trash, an increase in takeout and delivery food, and outdoor dining shares that provided snacks and refuge. As mayor, Adams was fixated on rats. His administration posted an advertisement for a rat czar that would require applicants to be highly motivated and somewhat bloodthirsty and possessed of both stamina and stagecraft, in a swashbuckling attitude, crafty humor, and a general aura of badassery. When Adams appointed Kathleen Karate to the post in early 2023, he said sagely, "Rats impact how you feel about the city you're in. Many of us live in communities where rats think they run the city." The measures Adams instituted included rat pack teams, a bin program that Adams called the city's trash revolution, requiring trash cans throughout the 5 boroughs to reduce household waste left on the streets for collection in plastic trash bags. During his tenure, Adams ordered the formation of specialized teams to tackle the estimated 600,000 rats that live in the city's street tree beds. Thousands live in holes in the city parks, venturing out only at night to feed on trash. Thousands in the parks. They ran me out the park a few weeks ago. They tried to jump me. Rats tried to jump me in the park just a few weeks ago. I called Kimona. I was like, "Yo, they ran me out the park." She was like, "Who ran you out the park?" Like she was ready to come through and fight. I said, "The rats, baby. They made me leave." They ran me out the fucking park. Shit is crazy. All businesses and low-density buildings, producers of around 70% of the city's trash, were required to containerize in 2024. Full containerization of the city's trash is expected to be complete by 2031. Leading rodentologist Robert Corrigan said he felt very positive about the containerization effort. He told Bloomberg that garbage is a rat's favorite food and lids on trash cans are the true hero of rat management. It's just too much trash though, man. Like, it's too much trash, too much trash. People are fucking, it's just too much trash and too much food trash, and they're not. This is why you gotta have a better diet, because some of this fucking food is poison. You can't even compost this shit. Like, you don't even want to compost some of this shit because it's not really fucking food. Oh. The first concerted effort to tackle the issue came in late 2022 when Adams and then Sanitation Commissioner Jessica Tisch launched the Get Stuff Clean initiative, cleaning up neglected areas and combating litter. Tisch was asking if a sanitation department flyer featuring a travel influencer rat with the suitcase was too cute. Tisch said the point was to get people's attention. Everyone that knows me, they know one thing: I hate rats. I remember Eric Adams said that. He told reporters when the city narrowed the window when trash can be put out on the curb. He acknowledged that he'd be a branded murderer. Well, you know what? We're going to kill rats. The current mayor, Zohran Mamdani, does not appear to share Adams' obsession with rats. He dropped the rat cell position, but has expanded the city's containerization program to 6 districts, bringing oversized Empire bins to 25,000 new residences. Kimona and I saw the new bin, one of the new bins. I don't remember where we were. Was it in Harlem? It was in Harlem just the other day, Sunday. We saw a new rat bin. I should have took a picture of it. All right. By finishing, he said the city, the city is set to lose 30,000 parking spots as a result, alongside a city council proposal threatening up to 300,000 spots. Incredible, insane. A city this big is some issues is really hard to tackle. In the wealthiest city and the wealthiest nation in the history of the world, no New Yorker should have their sidewalks covered in garbage. By finishing the job of containerization, we will ensure New York City streets remain the envy of the world, said Mamdani in April. But is it really as simple as that? Not all of the city's neighborhoods have seen the same improvements. West Harlem, as which which has been fully containerized since June 2025, reported rat sightings fell 34% in the first 7 months of 2026 compared with last year. Though overall rat sightings are down so far this year, it's not uniform across community districts. Parts of Brooklyn's Dumbo and Brooklyn Heights are down 48%, but the gentrified East Village, Lower East Side, and parts of Chinatown have seen a 37% surge in rodent reports compared to this time last year. There was a lot of fucking rats, dogs. There are a lot of rats. You can look up the article. It's in the Guardian. Who's winning the war on fucking rats? I'm sure there are many other articles. Check it out, man. Read a little bit. Detente. Detente. A French word meaning the easing of strained political relations and hostile tensions. Al dente? Okay. I don't know. Thank you for the definition. Thank you for the definition. It says Snapple facts. Let's go to our third segment of the day, family. Our third segment, as always, is our tip of the day. Today's tip is to audit your circle. We spoke earlier about the average being the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, about your circle, who you're hanging with. Audit your fucking circle. To audit your circle means to take a careful look at the people you spend the most time with, in person, on social media, talking on the phone, texting. Check if these friends, family members, or colleagues lift you up or drag you down. This process helps you see who adds value to your life and who drains your energy. Mm. And it gave me goosebumps. That just gave me goosebumps because it's so real. It's so real. And I know that it's not easy to audit your circle. It's not easy to make changes in the people you hang around, especially if they are people you love. It could be your fucking children, spouse, siblings, anybody you live with, grandparents, nephews, nieces, right? Not just your coworkers, not just the people on the block. It can be your fucking family. You spend the most time with your family. Are they lifting you up or bringing you down? Are they adding value to your life or draining your energy? And there are people who drain your energy even though they don't do anything necessarily wrong. They don't curse you out. They're not just, their energy is draining your energy. Their energy is draining your energy. That's real. There are people around you whose energy is draining your energy. Not because they're doing anything to you, just because of how they are and how they're moving. Their actions has an impact on your action. So how do you do the audit? You list your top five. Top five. Write down the names of the five people you see or talk to the most. Right? Wife, husband, child, child's friend, sibling, parent. Five names, whoever they are. Right? Five names of the people you see or talk to the most. Ask key questions. Ask yourself if you feel good or tired after talking to them. Do you feel good or do you feel tired after you speak to them? After you see them, you spend time with them, you talk to them, you text messages on the phone. Do you feel tired or do you feel good? You look at habits. Notice if their daily habits hurt or help your personal goals. Right? Drinking, smoking, gambling, whatever it is, their daily habits are they helping or are they hurting your personal goals? You adjust boundaries. This is the key. This is the tough one for a lot of us, myself included. You adjust the fucking boundaries. You spend less time with negative influences and make more room for positive, supportive relationships. You spend less time with the negative influences in your life and you make more room for positive, supportive relationships. You make more room for positive, supportive relationships. You can love somebody from afar. I gotta love you from a distance. Like you ain't no good for me. You ain't really helping me. You're not really adding value to my life. And you ain't gotta say it like that to a person. You just gotta know for yourself. And just adjust accordingly, right? Adjust accordingly. It's simple, real simple. It's not easy. Everything simple ain't easy, right? It's simple, but it's not easy. There is a difference. And then let's go to our fourth and final segment of the day. Today's fourth segment, as always, is our build of the day. King Keith, what's going on? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Kenneth Howard, thanks for tuning in on TikTok. Peace and love. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Fourth segment, build of the day. Today's build is on dream building date. Something Mona mentioned to me a few days ago. She put it in the show so we can talk about it. Right? Dream building dates. What are dream building dates? A dream building date is a dedicated time set aside either alone or with a partner. You can do this dream building date by yourself. You can do it with a friend. Again, your spouse. You can do it with a child. You can do this dream building date with whoever. Again, going back to your circle. Who's in your circle? Are they working towards their goals? Are they working towards their dreams? Right? Your dream building date, either alone or with the partner, to step away from routines, visualize future goals, and align on what you want your life, career, or relationship to look like over the next 1 to 5 years. So, what do you want your life to look like? What do you want your relationship to look like? What do you want your career to look like? That's what you build a dream building date around. Some core activities during a dream building date. Visualization is absolutely fucking key. Visiting physical locations that inspire you, such as open houses, car dealerships, or scenic spots. Jim Carrey used to talk about it, right? He talk about going to sit, I think in Malibu, California, and look at the houses and walk and be like, that's my house, like, or just look. Right? A few people have done it, and they've talked about it, right? I definitely remember I think Jim Carrey, if I'm not mistaken, spoke about going to the houses, and looking at the houses and like just seeing himself, all right, shit like that. So like visualization. Come on and talk about like test driving your favorite car. You got a license, you go to the dealership, test drive your favorite car. Go to open houses, see what the house is like, right? Like dream building days. You want to, yeah, right? You have big picture discussion, talking about long term aspirations without letting current budget limits or obstacles immediately block the brainstorming process. Take the limits off your brain. Okay, yes, you're only making a certain amount of money a month. Yes, there are certain challenges or certain limitations that you have, and you can imagine beyond that. You can imagine life beyond those. I mean, it's tough, and this is why a continuum exists, right? And this is why I got to figure this shit out, because you can see beyond. The challenge is that most people cannot see beyond their current circumstances. Most people cannot imagine themselves wealthy, right? They may say it, but they can't really imagine it. They can't really see it and feel it if they have financial challenges. They can't see themselves fully healthy and healed when they have financial, physical health challenges, right? Or health challenges in general, right? So yeah, big picture discussion, and then action planning, selecting one or two major goals and mapping out the practical steps or milestones needed to make them a reality. What are some major goals? For me, a major goal is a TV, film, multimedia production hub, an actual building, a space where it's TV studios. There's green screens, there's blue screens, there's white screens, there's audio recording, We're taping the talk show. We're taping the podcast. We're taping the radio show. Right. We're recording. We're filming skits, and we're filming our sitcom. And right, that's a big goal for me. All right, that's a big goal. It's Queensbridge Studios. Queensbridge Studios is a big one. Continuum, an actual building for Continuum, where there's rooms for VR, where there's rooms for visualization, there's rooms for meditation, there's rooms, right? Like those are big goals for me. So you fucking select one or two, map it out, practical steps, right? And then some tips for success is to set a regular cadence. How often are you doing this shit? Schedule these sessions annually, monthly, or weekly for a focused, uninterrupted hour or two. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. How much time do you need uninterrupted to have this dream building day? Again, by yourself or with somebody else. And then fucking remove distractions. You put away your fucking phone, right? Put it on do not disturb, right? Like, don't check the social media. Right? Put away your phones to focus entirely on your growth and connection, connecting with yourself, connecting with your goals, making progress, right? Connecting with the person that you're on a dream building date with, your spouse, your child, your friend, co-worker, right? Sibling, parent, whoever you fucking doing this dream building date with. Like, connect deeper. And so the question to end is, where are you going on your first or your next dream building date? It's something Kimona wants to do. So it's something we got to figure out. All right. She really wants to do this shit, and so we got to make this happen. But yeah, man, that's the show for today, guys. That is the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, want to pardon my delay. I was a bit late today, 3-4 minutes behind. Got the haircut though. I think it's raining outside. I'm not able to hit the roof and work out. If it's not raining too hard, I'm still going to go up there. See some drizzle coming on the window. We're gonna see how it look outside. Then we're gonna take a walk upstairs. We got some stuff happening starting at 11, so we got about an hour and a half. Get the workout done, clothes are ironed. All right, we got the clothes together for the day. But yeah, it's a rainy fucking Tuesday here in New York City, man. But I'm seeing my mentor, man. I'm seeing my boy. I ain't seen my boy in 4 years. 4 years almost to the time. Last time I was in Puerto Rico, I seen him, my mentor, Baba Harushengo. Met him years ago, man, in Queensbridge. He was one of the uh, program leaders for my team program, right? I forgot what his role was, what his title was, but he helped us think differently. He helped us think with an open mind. And one of the first things he challenged us to, right? It was 97. Biggie just got killed. Tupac was killed a few months prior. He challenged us to look at the cases, look at the commonalities, look at what they were doing in their lives, look at just like look beyond. It was a gang beef. Look beyond. It was the East Coast West Coast beef. He got us to think a little deeper about shit that was going on. Look, there's always more to the shit, specifically with entertainment, right? And so yeah, man, I miss my boy. Right, we built an incredible friendship over the years. Right, again, it started as he was the program leader. I was in the program, but like everybody, all of the leaders of that program, I became great friends with as I aged. Right, because yeah, I'm just who I am, and they never gave up on me. Some of them never gave up on me, and I'm committed. I've been committed to showing them that their investment into me, whether it was money, time, energy, resources, whatever it was well worth it. And yeah, man, I'm seeing my guy today. His original name is James Moody. You know what I mean? Dope dude, man. Music artist. Toured this bunch of shit with the Apollo years ago. Made a lot of money doing some shit, man, and moved all around the world. And yeah, I'm excited to see him today. He's in New York. He hit me up. He's like, yo, I'm here. I'm here visiting family and friends. I said, I'm glad you're here to see family. He said, that includes you too, Papa. I'm like, ah, man, like, that's my guy, man. He sent me a picture yesterday, him with his daughter. She's 30 now. She was a fucking baby, right? She was a baby. He was bringing her to the program. And again, reminds me of me. Like, my daughter was a baby. I was bringing her to different shit that I did. Like, this is what we do. Ah, I like that. Like, ah. Yo, listen, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Mona said we're going to an open house. She can find an open house. We're going to dress up, and we're going to go to an open house, and we're going to have a motherfucking dream building date. You dig? That's what it is. She's calling it. She put it out there. Where are you going for your first or your next dream building date? Listen, man, I love you guys. Another dream, another goal. As we talk about Queensbridge Studios, we also talk about the Sugar Ray Show, and it's to have my own studio. Again, Queensbridge Studios. Yes. And the Sugar Ray Show is going to be either in Queensbridge Studios or separate from Queensbridge Studios, produced by Queensbridge Studios, but separate. separate building, separate space. Like when I'll never forget, I was going to Look Cinemas a few years ago, and I'm walking down 57th Street towards 11th Ave, and I walked past the CBS. They had the Drew Barrymore show, and I took a picture in front of it. I never sent it, but I want to send it, right? Just to her, to whoever. The other day, meeting Sherry Shepherd, well, not even meeting Sherry Shepherd, but being at the Harlem Week with Sherry Shepherd was there. Her show was off the air, but she spoke about it. Um, the Sugar Ray Show. I need to put that shit up somewhere. The Sugar Ray Show. But listen, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. Tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and of course TikTok Live. Remember, it's not getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Next Tuesday, 1 week from today, 700th, final episode, Queensbridge, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 10-25 41st Avenue. It's going down. Yo, listen, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful fucking day. Peace.